Yeah. Never sing no surrender. When you just learn to crawl, it's all bravery knowing when to fly and to fall. Forgotten what may. There ain't nothing to say. Every answer, whatever. It's all easy to take in my face. So let's get stoned. Hell yeah, y'all was popping and some damn Stoosey Boys done come back, went around live again on a Thursday. Doing a damn thing. Hit it up in chat. Y'all tell us where it is, where it's at. Y'all know how these things go. Y'all know chat runs the live stream. Y'all the motherfuckers in charge, right? I'm just a goofball that rants and raves and carries on. And this ain't worth a fuck. And it's my Wi-Fi connection showing me who the hell's boss. That might affect the analytics, maybe just a little bit, we don't know. But we're happy as hell to see everybody. I know we didn't go live on Wednesday, which sort of seems we'll get this schedule straightened out soon enough. Soon enough, we will have a game plan set going forward that we can maybe, I don't know. Y'all mother uckers ucking with my shit. What's poppin'? We had Lee Maka up in the house. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's having a fine time. Y'all be sure to hit it up in chat. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from the Stoosey Boys in Kentucky, all the way around, all four corners of the world. Whether y'all motherfuckers believe it's flat, round, or some kind of cool semicolon. Just know that we're all here and we're all together and we're all vibing like badasses. So we're going to get that fifth pleading going. Just as soon as we get some of this fun stuff. Trevor Thames back up in the house. What's popping, Trevor Thames? I like the homies that when they show up, they're always like, I'm back. Because it's like, well, all right then. What is this noise? That's a frog. Looks like we'll be having frog legs tonight, by God. It stopped making noise when I said that. Oh, you motherfucker. Tree frog. It's a toad. Yeah. I think it's a tool. And as a matter of fact, I'm in possession of a tool right here, baby. That's what they call a 14 millimeter. This is what kept me, or helped me, when I was in the Turner Station parking lot, fucking stranded, because yonder Camino is built different. Alec Bradshaw with the might have to, hold on, there's a ton of people, might have to spark up a fat, nasty hog leg, and we got Mr. Boston up in the house right behind him, by God. Emojis and such. Where the hell? Played in some of this here. Fifth, or trying to, rather. Let's get the game set. Just don't complain yet. 24/7, baby. Never begging for a rain check. Of course, y'all know we be playing the fifth and stuff now. Way to go, faux show. Damn it, I was on my way. Even stopped at the bar for backup. Yes, she did. Yeah, so the fucking starter, right, has been doing this. So what the fucking issue is, okay, so some starters have to be shimmed. Most of them don't when it's the proper starter for the proper vehicle. However, this vehicle that we're fucking with here does not have the original engine or transmission that went with the car. So whenever I got a universal starter, well, Well, it may be a universal starter. Frankly, it's the starter for the car, but once again, like I just said, it's not the original engine or transmission here. So I've already got a universal starter. Now, when you have a universal starter, apparently that motherfucker needs shims. You have to adjust it so that the starter thing goes out there and meets up with the flywheel and spins that bitch and starts the vehicle. Problem is, mine has a bad habit of not doing that. It overshoots or grinds against it, or whenever it goes to turn it, it gets stuck. It catches. It's doing something. It's not cranking the fucking car is what it's doing. So you adjust that by adding shims, and shims add small amounts of space, gap in the starter and the goddamn engine block. Well, specifically the starter and the flywheel. Your boy has shimmed and unshimmed and put in, and oh my God. I have this problem where I'll get it where it'll crank half decent. All right, boys, here we go. Hell yeah. And the next goddamn thing I know, without any, just the hand of God reaches out of the fucking sky. And then all of a sudden, my shit starts grinding back up, locking up, and every fucking thing else. So I solved that problem last time by loosening, tightening, and tightening, fucking with the bolts. Y'all, after I tried that for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, the solution was to take my hands and drag the El Camino across the parking lot like some pissed off Rottweiler. So I'd take it right and I'd just casually pack it. You know, they were made for pushing back in the day. I'm fucking for real. So I'm dragging this bitch along, and then I come around to the back, fiddle with it some more. I hop in I kick, or I guess I stomp or whatever. I have like a discount ball hitch on this fucking El Camino. So I just kind of put my foot on it and kind of press down and bounce the car a couple times. I was on the phone with Pawpaw for every bit of this, by the way. Go to crank that motherfucker, and then finally it grinds to life. Whoosh, whatever. Swiftly got that motherfucker home and put it up on ramps. And so that's been how my days have been going. I guess I could have filmed a short at any point of all that or filmed anything, but I was too busy being mad and stranded. Not so much mad, but maybe more stressed and stranded. But granted, I was only 2 point however many kilometers, clicks, minutes, whatever, from the house. So, you know, it wasn't that bad. Now, Mr. Boston's in first shot down the hatch. Cheers, boys. You could always hot wire it. That's not the problem. The problem wasn't the ignition. The problem is my starter fucking hates me. Or my starter and my flywheel have some kind of, they don't like each other. For some reason, there's a lack of insertion. And matter of fact, there could also be a lack of penetration. I don't think we're over-penetrating. I've heard there's no such thing. Pins, I don't know. But either way, the fucking starter is not engaging the flywheel, and it's a load of fuck. And that goddamn thing is not going any fucking where until we spend 1,000,000 man-hours and get that bitch ironed out. Maybe take the starter back to advance and piss him off real good. And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to need another one of these, buddy. And they say, what's wrong with it? And I'll say, well, the teeth are worn off. I don't know. What the hell? Starter fluid? You jackass. Is that like blinker? Can I find that next to the goddamn blinker fluid? It's defective. I don't know that it's defective. I think the spacing could be the issue. It could be the flywheel is warped. We don't think so, but we don't know. I'm just going to break down and make like a full-ass Stoosey Boys, YouTube, whatever, full video on the topic, and then we can just let the internet go buck wild helping us figure out what the fucking problem is. Because just tell them, oh, yeah, it's defective. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, but I know these jackasses. They'll take a screwdriver or hook up whatever the fuck and fire it off, and they'll say, see, it works. Do you got an anvil? No, I don't. Yep, next to the blinker fluid. Use your blinker. What the hell? I tell them I don't want it no more to give me a new one. They really don't. I find that you can be a bit of a tough customer with them. And they don't quite give a shit. I just be honest with them. Because it's wore the fuck out and I want to use that warranty, bitch. And they'll say, that depends, you know what I mean? A little water going, Jesus Christ. They will tell you to mail it back. I ain't mailing it back to shit. I got you damn, I can't remember the phrase. I got you damn honeysuckle. I'm your huckleberry right here, motherfucker. Made without teeth. Social engine. What? Yeah, it was made. It came that way. All them teeth, man. War the fuck. Automatically thought fire when he said starter fluid. Well, it was what I was thinking was like, maybe he's saying, spray the carb cleaner or brake cleaner, whatever the fuck it is you can spray in the carb and make that bitch pop off. I'm drowning. That was a lot of water. Just went down the wrong hole. Oh my God. I'm dying. This is it, y'all. Life is for the living. Subscribe to the Stoosey Boys. Y'all be good. No, I'm playing. I'm dying though. God, that's some strong water. Yeah, I'm fucking for real. Jeez, y'all seen me drink hard liquor on this motherfucker. And not. Believe me when I say it went down the wrong fucking hole. Y'all see me just fucking over here. I am dying. Fuck. It's that 190 proof water. I swear to God it's not. Drink a little water. Clear out the water. Fuck. God. That hurt like a motherfucker. But so how's everybody's day? Hit it up in chat. Y'all know the drill. All y'all fam damn, all y'all fine folk out there. We like to rate our days on a scale of 1 to 10. 10, of course, being God tier positivity. 0, of course, being street level ass. And those folk usually are somewhere in between. I'm gonna tell you, boy, he historically stays at about a 7 or 8, and that's what I'm gonna give it. A solid 7. Considering all things considered. And this is with him being stranded for an hour. It takes a lot. The toad is trying to... Is that thing still... He fucks around. I'm going to bring his ass in here on live stream. Mr. Boston, about a 6.5. I feel that. Like I say, I got stranded for an hour and had to work my due and every fucking thing else. God. Damn. I think some of it went up my nose, too. Or out my nose, or whatever. Mr. Boston's hanging a 6.5. Like I say, C-Man's going to call it a 7. He did all right. I was in a monsoon waiting for the bus for my kid. Yeah, but you big, strong man. You'd figure it out. I bet he's making the most of the situation. I bet 100,000 hamburgers he is. See, look at them emojis. Them fine folks showing up. Who the fuck is mowing out there? Y'all hear that mower going, sis, pawpaw? Rainbow Band, my baby, my Giat. My baby. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. I could have probably used a different one. Turned it. Hold on, I got this. It ain't no joke. I want to buy the world a token. Teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Yeah. It's the vet neighbor. What the fuck? Is he trying to keep Charlie at bay? And when, of course, I mean Charlie, I mean the VC. Like, what was that other one? Y'all saving up until I come down now, you hear? Oh, yeah. Saving millions and billions. It's this Stoosey Boys never-ending bankrolled industrial complex. We are in possession of candle wax. That got more emojis, by the way. I got hers going up my nose and everything. 2,000 hamburgers, a lot of bread, bro. Wait, do I owe him? I thought it was way more than that. At first, so we're not even considering the ground beef aspect, the cheese, when everyone was out weed eating. He's okay. Huh. Well, I get that, but why the hell is he out here mowing the yard at fucking nightfall? Like I understand. Man, fuck, ashes. What are you doing? I understand, man. This might be his ideal time to do whatever he fucking feels like, or maybe he doesn't like to sweat. So, like, I get it. And yeah, they make lawnmowers with headlights, but fuck, bro. Some of us try to sleep out here. We got the same frogs. Eat more than 3? Yeah, no, probably not. I don't know what to do if I was sitting there looking at 2,000 actual whole ass hamburgers like piled up in a pyramid. He don't want to be out in the heat. Well, like I said, I get that. I get that 100%. It's hot. Does he have headlights on his lawnmower? Is he balling out there? I'm not there to mean mug the neighbors, so I don't. God. Here we are missing a wonderful mean mugging session. Mr. Boss. Headlights on mine, but I don't use it. Oh, I think mine has headlights. They just probably burned out sometime in 2008 or 9 or 10, somewhere in there. Back in the black and white days. I haven't looked. I swear to God. Or maybe he's really old school and he's got one hand on the steering wheel and the other one's holding a big ass spotlight. It's a ride-on mower. How's it too hot? Man, it gets hot out here, bro. Like, listen. Humidity gets way the fuck up there. Once it starts getting hot around here, it ain't a damn dry heat. It about gets borderline jungle. It gets hot as fuck. That real kind of smothering, choking heat. You can't fucking breathe or everything else. A ride-on mower seat on a bicycle? Yeah, and I thought a semi-automatic bow and arrow would be cool as fuck. I guess it'd be a semi-automatic crossbow would be really neat. You know. All of a sudden, we're putting 30-round mags on crossbows. See what they think about that. Now, all of a sudden, how hot did you get today, bro? Well, hey, listen, I'm not the one mowing at night to avoid the heat here. You know, how hot did it get? I don't know. Is that a box of Huggies behind you? It's Pampers, motherfucker. I guess it is Huggies. He's got me. It's full of all kinds of nondescript materials. But I'm glad you're catching up, Tome Reader. Okay. It was in the 80s. There you go. See? It got hot as fuck. Unbearable even. I can't even. 80s, dog. Going down to the boat tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah. You guys going to come down sailing. First off, it's coming up. Are the Huggies yours? No, the Huggies aren't mine. I'm not sure. I'm almost a little scared to reach in here. Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. What is that picture? What is that? Is he biting his lip? Why don't you donate to the next civil? What the hell? All right. Let's see what we got. I'm scared. Oh, God, it's heavy as fuck. I'll tell you that. Woo! What are we looking at here? Let's see. Okay, we've got a Dragon Ball Z stickers. We've got Dragon Ball Z stickers. And pretty much unused. Wait, is this the same book over and over again? Fucking mostly. You just get a shitload of Dragon Ball Z stickers. Let's see. We have The Apparition and Ghost Adventures. Ghosts Don't Exist on DVDs. Man, I was hoping for Dirty. Alex Bradshaw Loves Dragon Ball. Maybe that's what we should start doing for live streams is mystery box openings. I'm not exactly sure. Is this one of those big head things? What am I looking at here? Is this some kind of like what the hell is this? Is this a cloak? Or like a head thing? Fuck. I think it's like a shawl. We've got some kind of shawl. I'm gonna roll a cigarette in the background. What in the hell? Hey, Rainbow Band might be down. I don't know. We've got a lot of CDs here, and of course, we're starting with the most important one, Turbo. The Lost Boys. I've got Deadpool 2. Age of Empires 2 on goddamn computer. Let's get it. The heavy metal. God, this is all good shit. We got heavy metal. We got the first Deadpool. We've got Deadpool 2 again for some fucking reason. Dragon Ball GT. God of War for PlayStation 2. And Austin Powers. Man, there's all kinds of goodies. We got a metal Celtic box. There we go. We reconnected. Jesus, that's a Doobie's box. Yes, it is. It's a slingshot. Watch box. It's actually incredibly humorous. There's some fifth in there. There's some like ancient ass. Wow, that camera quality really. There's some. What the hell? And I see he's got some kind of. What is this like a? I'm seeing Dragon Ball Z shit like crazy. What the hell is this for? It's a little container. Magnetizes. The manual for Star Wars Battlefront. Back when video game manuals were good and thick and provided you with all kinds of fun reading, whatever. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's like actually fun. We've got some kind of video, audio, some electronic equipment of sorts. I don't know, maybe like a cable box or like a cable router. Got an athletic sock, some pins, some rope, a lock with the key. So that's actually for the Springfield XD. Oh hell, some body lotion, some staples. A little pouch that never contained anything nefarious. Bolt. PlayStation 2 memory card. Clipper lighter. Remember these? I guess that's actually refillable, so I need to set that up. All right, everyone. I had to roll out for the night. Peace, y'all. Remember to spread the word daily. Pawpaw's out this bitch. And to bed we will send you with some kind of heavy ass magnet. Wait, is this a fire starter? I think this could be some kind of fire starter thing. It looks like it. Feels like a magnet. It said peace, I guess. Pawpaw. Uh, Maybe it's slightly magnetic. I don't think it is. This looks like a fire starter of sorts, but it's missing. It's like the steel maybe, and you need the flint. Wade has probably got me. He's lived in the woods. As far as noteworthy things, I mean, I don't want to get too repetitious. A piece of metal that looks like it's been beat and scratched all the fuck. Hey, we could almost use that to shim the starter. There's your fucking shim right there. That'll back that goddamn thing off that foot. Oh, is this like a welding thing? It's definitely something. And a tauntaun. With a cut openable belly. I guess you can put your fucking... I'm not sure exactly what the idea here is. That looks sus. You might need that fire starter. Why is everyone so concerned with World War III? It's as soon as I stop fucking worrying about it, all of a sudden everyone else is worried about it. I used lighters and cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. Oh, I hear you 100%. It also feels like at the point where you have lighters and cotton balls and every fucking thing else, you think you wouldn't, you know what I mean? So I use lighters well. I'm not out here trying to use magnesium or flint or whatever the fuck. You ain't got to worry. I'm friends with Putin's. Yeah, I heard about that. Putin, Kim Jong-un follow fucking Boston on Gab. What the hell? He would let me know. He'd say, hey, Boston, buddy. What, this bitch still has fluid? It's like the Roman Empire. I just keep it in the back of my mind. Put on a goddamn bra, Jesus. What are you talking about? Big Stoosey. Who? What? Where? How? What the fuck was that? Seriously, now I'm wondering what the hell that was. Oh, well, I'm sure it's probably nothing. The lighter. Hold on. Maybe. So I called for the vibe check earlier. I think the only one that got with me was Boston, I believe. Speaking of the Roman Empire, don't make me get the guillotine app back out. Goddamn. Isn't that like a French thing? A gay ghost. Well, one thing I got to thinking, I feel like everyone considers ghosts to have some level of intelligence, but what it shouldn't, from the laws of like the way ghosts appear to work, wouldn't it make all the sense in the world that there would be like dumbass ghosts too? Like ghosts that can't get their point across or like stumbling, fumbling, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, does anybody get what I'm talking about here? Like, I feel like people think of ghosts as being smart or whatever the hell on the overall, but then it's like, no, man, ghosts are just dumb as fuck. If anyone has thought along those lines, Down syndrome goes, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm not even so much like that, Alec Bradshaw. It's kind of more like just, you know, we've all met fools in our life. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them other than they're just dumb as hell. And so imagine that person becomes a ghost. I ain't never seen a ghost. Well, that's me. I feel like I kind of seem to have this like affront to the paranormal or something. Like shit could be floating around, but I seen shit fly across the room. See, shit could be floating around and flying around behind me on this stream, and wouldn't nobody know it, or I wouldn't have noticed it at all. Or I'd be like, fucking shit out of here. and go low IQ ghost. There you go. Dumbass got you, but yeah. Yeah. Sugar. He's deaf, but he's glorious. Just some low IQ ghost. See, they go to throw something at you and miss entirely or something. Maybe the ghosts are just really inept. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a humorous hypothesis. Dumb ghosts. Bet you never thought about that, did you? You always thought they were so deaf. Yeah, flipping trash cans. I thought that was fun. I think that everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the ghosts operating a higher conscious. Well, see, that's what if that's just what we think, though, wait, because that's what I would be under the impression. Obviously, they're on the next plane up or down, or they're on the next plane to some degree. So then, therefore, they're of a higher consciousness. But then you turn around, right, and maybe we're just assuming that. And they're like, some of them are really fucking stupid. I find it hilarious. Because, like I say, I'm right there with what Wade's saying, but now my cats are trying to communicate with yours, or your frogs are trying to communicate with mine. I can't help but notice a lot of our videos, especially the ones where we don't incorporate any sound or whatever, is just an orgy of like nature and bird sounds. Like, I feel like the wilds really come to life when the Stoosey Boys are in town, if you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta, like, ain't a bad thing we swamp folk. Hey, I'm under the impression it is a swamp up there. Like, you don't think it is because maps and stuff, but it really is. You got many kites around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're in the real timeline. We're in the simulation. Maybe. I like to think of time as a flat surface. So, like, if everything is happening all at once, always and forever, that'd be kind of interesting. I feel like I might have had. What if ghosts are aliens? It seems like aliens and ghosts are both kind of in the paranormal spectrum of events because, you know, they operate outside of what we constitute to be regular reality or normal reality or whatever the hell. So it curves like our galaxy. Yeah, like the planet, probably. We got coyote chased away a pack 2 days ago. If we're in a simulation and we created a simulation, would we tell the new simulation that they are in one? I'm not a video. Excuse me. Not a video game designer, creator, programmer, whatever the fuck. But I don't think when they program video games that the NPCs and characters in the game, I don't think there's a degree of awareness there. I would assume the NPCs don't, and then maybe all this doesn't count, but follow through with me here, folks. So if a video game developer doesn't tell the NPCs it's in a video game, if we've already seen that, then I think the answer to Bradshaw's question is already there, if you dig. Very few comprehend. Wait for GTA 6. Now, we do have New Amsterdam. I've never bought it. That's the one that's in kind of like a hexagonal, well, it's like a square bottle, but it's got like slants on the corners, maybe some fucking shit. But yeah, whatever the hell I said in response to what Bradshaw said. Video game developers don't tell the characters they're in a simulation, so I would argue that people creating a simulation probably don't tell the people in the simulation, which is a load of fuck. Because I swear to God, if I get to the end of this gravy train and it's like, oh, it's a simulation, I'd be like, why did you not make that abundantly clear from the beginning? It would have changed everything. Fuck, I'm just like, oh, well, bro, it fucks the simulation or whatever. And I'm like, that is ass. It tastes like poison plain. Well, most vodka tastes like poison plain. It's that damn tater liquor, man. Gage Demand said, "Was Stoosey? Is that Gage? It's been dropping through the last. He's been through the last couple of streams, perhaps. Did he have a little bit of a name change? Been chilling. I hear you, Gage. And yes, he did. All right, cool. So just as long as we're affirmed, it gets easier the more you drink. It gets easier the more you smoke. I confer. Oh, he's talking about alcohol. Yeah, most alcohols are like that because eventually you start give your body, your taste buds, give it the hell up, and then your body's like, woo! You're supposed to see it yourself. Most people want to remain blind to it, even fight against finding out. Well, of course, thinking's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to see it yourself. Yeah, but why? That's my thing with the dichotomy. A lot of people see, like, not to start treading with that R word. We start talking a little about religion and stuff. But a lot of people, to them, God, this is gonna be like stepping on eggshells. To a lot of people following a lot of certain faiths, it's like the level of adherence, the submissiveness and the bowing down before the higher power is like a core part of it. And then maybe it's easy to just be given that and adhere to that rather than kind of create your own notion and idea. And don't get me wrong, if any kind of religion gives anybody that sort of special feeling, then more power to them, and they should totally be free to pursue whatever the hell they want, especially as long as it doesn't interfere with me. But, give us a room tour. No. Jack Doobie, we have discussed plans for some serious cleanup action to go down this weekend. Depends weather. Now, as far as getting bullshit out of here, well, that would be easy. And for the record, Gage, if you've been in the last live streams and stuff, you should have seen around here, maybe. He got that illegal shit hiding her. Not really. Not excruciatingly. I don't. It's just unsightly. Looks around, is like, no, not quite. I don't even think we're violating YouTube policy. Yeah. We'll just, yeah. He goes, My friend from Pennsylvania has an anti-aircraft gun. That's what I'm talking about. That fucking moth that just come through here. Did y'all see that? That's a big old sumbitch right there. I thought it was a dragonfly. It was like a dragonfly at this hour. Boston didn't get it. Ashes, did you see where it went? You don't get that? Yeah, that big motherfucker. We get them Luna moths sometime. Be real, that might be what that is because I see like a hellacious tail hanging off of it. One of my videos, or my only long form, got taken down because I had some beer bottles as decorations in the back. Well, I don't understand. We played the fifth in a lot of different ways and have on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We've had alcohol. Bro, we literally mix alcohol as our long form videos. I don't know what you did wrong, but I see the emojis too. It's like, wait, we got the Paw Paw Shine series on the channel. So like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them Luna moths be big as hell. They're definitely something. Moths. It's not a Luna. They're just big as piss. Or maybe that one has like an egg clutch with it. I don't know. Moths are okay. The thing I like about moths is how they don't ever really seem to fuck with nothing. They might eat your clothes up and stuff. Some of them, I guess. But don't get fucking moths in your closet. You won't have that problem, I guess. They crave the light. And in here we got these powerful ass LED deals going or whatever. They probably have some major croppage. Who knows? Who knows? Now, Wade Lucero, if he's up in the know-how, I'm gonna have to have this. Might have to hit it up on Discord at some point. What was the word? Got one of those Johnny Apple seeds. I think it's grape head. But the problem is I'm in possession of this seed as it stands. And so I'm a little curious as to what options we may or may not have with that. But once again, that's probably a Discord conversation for sure. Buddy. All I was doing was fucking destroying my throwing knives and hatchet, and they said get rid of or move away from the beer bottles in the back. Like the fuck? What? I need some help down here at this farm. Okay, Boston. I understand that, and what about Quest and the other fellow? Restoring. Wait, hold on. Was this restoring? It just auto-corrected from restoring to destroying. It literally pulled like a full 180 there. He's too old to be useful. What, seeds? Yeah, just one Johnny Apple seed, potentially in a plead the fifth kind of way. Sis, we're just curious as to whether or not we need to stand on that or whether we need to try to make some crazy run for the hills moment. I am under the impression it is one of those, or it may or may not be one of those sativas. So I expect big, lengthy, long grow kind of thing. Not exactly ideal for something inside. My problem with the time frame, it's the middle of May, so literally this plant needed to be knee high about a month ago, and it is you know what I'm saying? So it's some kind of grape shit. They said no, my platform, my words. What the hell? But yeah, that's just the very first one we've come into contact with this season. It took till fucking May. And it literally came from a store. So, I mean, which I also find enormously ironic that we go to the most official source and then that's where we fucking seed. Get it in the ground. Mine aren't in the ground yet. But dude, this ain't even started. It ain't even started, brother. That's the problem, is it's still... We know how to, there's the rag method and maybe some other methods. You know how to get the ball going, but gotta go. Girl and I are gonna get some dinner. Well, fuck yeah, Gaged man. Hope y'all have a good dinner. It gets cold up here, he said. Well, we're in gardening zone 7A. I think that's correct. Rainbow could tell you specifically. She's the one up to date on all of our gardening and whatnot, if she's still hanging in. Of that badass shrimp Alfredo and monkey bread. It was fucking good. I don't know that it's necessarily the ideal pairing. I'm not sure they're eating a whole lot of sourdough covered in cinnamon. Okay, sis caught me back on that. No, Boston, I was saying Rainbow would know what the gardening zone for here specifically is. And that factors into our plant situation. And then once again, that probably gave Wade all the information he knows to calculate with this croppage. It's great fucking something or other. Distracted eating the monkey bread stuff. What's actually what we were talking about? What the hell was it? The gardening zone. I was under the impression it was 7A. Sis conferred it, but that's where I was. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. 14 millimeter wrench, baby. Not the stubby neither. What in the hell are you doing now? That monkey bread stuff is fire. It's literally sourdough covered in fucking whatever the hell, some kind of scissor, cinnamon sauce or glaze. I guess it's glazed with cinnamon. It's fucking thunder. Pretty damn good. The sourdough keeps it from being like god awful, make your teeth jump out of your head sweet. So you can sit there and eat about half a fucking pan if you really felt like it. Man, it's warm in the Okefenokee. I can't wait for the Stoosey Boys to go frog hunting. And another thing, too, you can use ash to preserve crops. I need to put my beans in water today. When they pop, I put in paper towels for another day or two. You word? Word. I'm picking up exactly what you're putting down. God, I have to cut some kind of short here in a moment for the folk. We desperately need to. Did I cut a short yesterday? Yes, yesterday. How about that fucking teleportation I was doing? Did anybody get a chance to fucking see that? Because let me tell you, every time I think I do a banger ass, hilarious, this is actually a real good short. YouTube sure has a way of telling me to suck a fucking dick. I had 74% viewability. Absolutely outstanding. And then YouTube just refused to pedal it. Just because I fucking teleported? If you check my gab, I was talking about making flying pyramids. I'm sold. I am so sold. Yeah, I thought that was so damn funny. And of course, I have this idea for like a bigger short where it's like maybe piss Papa off and he's chasing after me, but I keep like teleporting away, but I'm only moving so far. So he's constantly like, you know what I mean? Teleport around the back of the house. He comes around with like a golf club or something. Oh, no, you don't, you little bitch. And then fucking hop away real quick. Yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious. I thought it was nifty as well, you know what I mean? So let's not. Well, he would be in on it. It wouldn't be like I'm going to genuinely. Because this is something that's going to require. It's like, okay, we film this segment. All right, then we're going to move over here. And then, all right, you're going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay, and then we film this segment. And then we're going to go over here. And then it would be a very multi-layered. There's no way in hell I could do shit like that. And like one-shot it. It just isn't, you know what I mean? We can't do, my wife gave me a second plate of dinner when I am stuffed. We piss him off enough as it is. What ain't nothing like, but once again, it's I choreograph, man. If y'all think that I literally teleported yesterday, I can't fucking help you. And we need to talk fucking plugs because I'd love to sample whatever the hell you have. Because, all right, so like, it's not like I'm going to piss him off and then like, teleport away from, which granted, if I could teleport, that's probably something I would do is get him real good and hopped up. Then I fucking drop back about 50 foot all of a sudden, be like, you know what I mean? And you know we all would if we had that power and capacity. So, you know, like I say, I did not genuinely teleport like an eighth of a mile yesterday. I tell you, I'll go ahead and let you know. It was all fake. It was all AI. It was all I'm a fraud. Take me to I'm going to YouTube jail for this one. No, it was a fun fucking video. Once if you could not crazy as shit. Bunch of wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, if you ask me. It's hot out here. Oh my god. That hit the spot though. You gotta remember to drink water now. I ain't bullshitting you. It took me a lot of years because I was a very, how would you put it? I guess fortunate little child in that I wasn't forced to drink water a whole hell of a lot. There was always juice, milk, Coke, beer, rum, tequila. No, I'm just playing. There was always something to drink that wasn't water. So naturally, I never drank a lot of water. But man, when you actually get to doing shit and sweat and whatever, you just fucking learn. You're not gonna not drink water. You dig? I'm 100%. And now, as a grown-ass adult who sweats and every fucking thing else, drinks water to counteract, dehydration, it's pretty fucking nice. I'm not going to lie. You get... Has anybody else said that? Or maybe I drowned in a past life, and that's why water always had such a slight aversion to me. But get the fuck over it, pussy. You need it to survive. Like... Sweet smoking cuss. What the hell? Said whiskey here. And I thought it was fight fucking shit. About the extent of it. Yeah. Oh, sweat smoking cuss. That's the cure for the common cold. Sweating, smoking, and cussing. Now, hold on a minute. Have you ever tried chicken noodle soup and Sprite? Because that'll do it. That will do it. Oh, whiskey is the cure. Oh. Well, hot toddy has done the job a time or two. Whiskey, some honey, some cinnamon, whatever the hell else was supposed to go in it. I think maybe lemon juice. All that bullshit rolled up nice and warm, tossed back. Now we're grooving. All of a sudden, we got all our vitamins and our minerals, baby. Whiskey and Greek honey, mighty good. Yep, there you go. I never had a hot toddy with Greek honey. I want to try some of that magic honey they got on that one Greek island where everyone lives to be like 110 or some shit. And like it's an active 110, like their 100 is like our 70 kind of thing. Is it Manuka honey? It's some kind of crazy honey on this one specific island. The bees are just real fucking good or some shit. That is Griano Australian honey. It's an island off the coast of Greece. Dude went there because he's like, I went to this island. It's like a video. It's like all these old people, and it's like, so what's the secret to all you old bastards staying? It's like the fucking... They play it off like it's bullshit, but everyone's like, it's that goddamn honey. Rhododendron. I don't know, man. But it's a healthy kind of thing. I'm dying. Was that water going down the wrong pipe again? S? Is that one lowercase s? You hear voices. What? Oh, if you eat too much of the honey. I'm like, no, I'm not hearing any voices right now. I'm hearing a lot of frogs. These two fucking frogs having a goddamn discussion here. I got 2 jars of that honey, by the way. No more than a teaspoon for a comfortable experience. What the hell? Do the voices speak in Greek too? Or maybe Australian? Huh. Boy, mate, he's done gone and ate 2-3 teaspoons of that honey. Take a tablespoon and regret it. What the hell? So he's sitting there, but honey, is this a teaspoon or is this a tablespoon? He'd be like, it's a teaspoon, you jackass. And he's like, oh, okay. Yoink. What do you mean you'll regret it? Really be put, it sounds like how your mind wants it to. Huh. Now, I did see where Wade said something about how they changed music from 432 hertz to the mind-numbing 440 hertz. That was actually really interesting. I meant to say something in Discord. Frankly, I might have and don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I did see that, and that was kind of interesting. Open your mind. Red Zan up in the house. Damn it, here we are fixing. We're going to have to slide here, y'all. Red Zan, appreciate the shit out of you dropping in. It's been a minute, bro. God, I hate to leave him hanging like that. He just fucking showed up, but based on positivity, love, safety, and determination, the Red Zan way. With the Oracle of Delphi used that. Hey, there you go. Also, death sticks, but not if you're a Jedi. Anyway, peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky all the way around the wide world. Appreciate all the fine, badass motherfuckers that dropped through and made this stream wicked and wild and awesome. Crazy kooks carrying on and such. Hope all y'all have a great evening. Hope all y'all have a good night. Wade Lucero hit it up with the piece. Had a big rocking conversation with the fine folk. Hope all y'all stay good. Hope all y'all stay great. I reckon this has been C-Man and the Stoosey Boys, and I reckon we are out, y'all. So y'all know the drill. Peace.